Introduce a little anarchy. Everything become chaos. Everything become chaos. Upset the established order. Upset the established order. Upset the established order. Everything becomes chaos. Introduce a little anarchy.
All right.
Yeah, man. We did it. We survived.
100
100 plus, really.
It's 100 plus.
But yeah, 100 canon episodes.
Yeah.
We didn't get canceled. So
very close.
I did get called an atheist. So there's that.
Yeah.
I did call it an atheist. You've been called a freak multiple times.
Freak, a hoe.
Yeah. You got your religious thing questioned.
I had my religious
countless times. Just by being associated with me.
Yeah. And by laughing at jokes. Right.
Right. Yeah. Who knew that you couldn't laugh? What else happened?
Damn, we had so much. We showed our range.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We were able to have fun pods, have serious pods.
Yeah.
We had guests on the pod.
Yeah. We'd love to have more. Plan to talk about that later.
Yep.
Let's see. You put your foot on some girl's face.
It wasn't her face. It was the back of her neck.
That makes it better. Like what?
It's okay.
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah. It's been an interesting journey.
It's been an interesting journey. We recorded. I was in Toronto. We recorded one.
Yeah. No, we did a virtual joke, like a couple, right?
Yeah.
We done a couple of those.
We had to. I was there for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Fact.
Yeah.
We've done a lot.
We've done a lot.
Yeah.
Great journey. So, with that being said, right?
Yeah.
Let's get the gift exchange out the way.
Yeah. See, you went a little bit extra than I did. You actually got a bag. I never do the bag thing for like people.
I only got a bag because I didn't want to carry it in my hand.
Got it. Okay.
I'm more of a convenience person.
Sure.
I didn't even read the bag.
Did the gift not come in a bag?
What, the gift?
Right.
No, those didn't come back.
Okay.
I just got a bag. Like I was like, I don't want to carry this.
Got it. Okay.
Just...
Well, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go first, or do you want?
No, you give me yours first.
Why?
Because mine's gonna take longer to explain.
Okay. All right. Well, I just know that you're a tequila drinker.
Yeah, I am.
I didn't want to get Casamigos. I feel like that was like that's basic. I'm not a basic bitch. So yeah, man. I'll thank you for all that you've done, man. All the stuff you helped me with, and
thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that, Casa Noble.
Yeah.
Casa Noble. This is dope. This is good. I had Max tequila miles. This is great. I don't have this one.
Yeah, so he had to do at the store.
Appreciate it.
I told him like, I've been getting my podcast. I said, oh yeah, all right, yeah. So he asked like, what we talking about? I was like, yeah, just current events, man. Yep. And then he was like, I tried this stuff out over at the news section. I was like, oh yeah, that's fine.
This is great.
Over there, yeah.
Nah, I'm excited about this. This is great.
I'm not gonna lie. There was another one that kind of I was gonna get just because it looked funny, because it built like a shaft, and I was gonna make you carry it and hold it, and then say pause.
Then we would have just ended the pot.
Fair.
And then, I was hoping you didn't get like Deli on or anything like that. I was like, damn, did he?
You know what's... Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. I swear to God. First of all, I didn't know that. So that makes it bad because one of the first things I grabbed was a Deli on.
You know what's crazy? If you would have handed me Deli on, I would have been like, of course I would say thank you because it's good tequila. But I would have been like, I would have been like, I would have went along with the joke. I was like, oh, this is a joke because, Diddy and Deli on. Like,
that's crazy because no joke. I would have been like, yeah, sure, thank you. They should actually drop the price on that.
They did.
They should drop it further. it was still pretty expensive.
They need to let it go.
They probably should just cut it off.
Yeah.
Pause.
All right. So my gift is a 4-part series. Well, it's a 2-part series.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So I wanted to shout out to Dante, right?
Yeah, sure.
Because I thought this is a good, gift for the two of you.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, he's on the pod, but
he's on the pod, but he was here.
Okay.
We always told him that we was going to use his voice, but we just didn't have to use it for the intro.
Yeah.
So I got y'all matching shirts first. So look.
That's funny.
So here is
that's
I got y'all matching shirts.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The
Spider-Man pointing shirts.
That's funny.
Got y'all matching shirts.
That's hilarious.
And of course, it would be remiss of me to not give you some soju. So,
right, yeah.
So right. I got the pineapple flavor for you.
Oh shit, never had the pineapple before.
I got you the lychee flavor. I think we've had that on the pod actually.
Nah.
You haven't?
I don't think, not lychee, no.
And this one is new. I got you the blackberry flavor.
Bro, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I asked him, I said, where the new flavors at?
Yeah. Hey, get the one that's not a
So she tried to give me sake at first. I was like, I don't think he likes sake.
You bought me sake before, actually.
I have?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's Japanese wine.
Oh, okay, cool. So I didn't know if you liked sake or not, because there was one that looked, the bottle looked fire. And I was like, that would have been dope just to have up.
We'll circle back.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
This is a brand new sake bottle. We just got it in. I was like, all right, cool.
Man. That's dope, bro.
Got some soju.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate that so much.
Yeah. And you got so I love you've introduced me to soju. I love it as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, that's pod love.
Cool.
But yeah, I appreciate it, obviously. Usually we do some funny shit right here, but this is actual pure love.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I mean, it's about to end now, but now we're about to get back to the shit. Facts.
Yeah. Cool. Cold open. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
All right. So you sent me a photo.
Yes.
They said pick the best leaders out of this group, top 5.
Yes, I said the top 5. Yep.
So we have 16 individuals here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know all the names, so I'm gonna let you read off them. I was trying to read.
I got you. So we're doing top 5 best leaders, and then we'll also do the worst. Which, again, it won't be hard.
Yeah.
So we have Optimus Prime,
Mm-hmm.
He-Man, Lion-O from the Thundercats, Cyclops, Superman, which we can discuss in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America, T.J. Detweiler from Recess, Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls, Number 1 from Codename Kids Next Door. I think that's Sokka from
Sokka.
Yeah, Sokka, which is that's also interesting. But he did technically.
When we were in pre, I was like, why is he on here?
So technically, he did establish. He said he's the leader of the group, but it's like
not of the group. He was the leader of the.
Sorry, that's what
the Water Tribe. But
so I mean, technically, he's the leader.
Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah, right. Leonardo from the Teen Mutant Turtles, Robin from Teen Titans, Eddie from Ed and Eddie, Tommy from the Rugrats, Fred from Scooby Doo Gang, and Fat Albert.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So,
do you know who your 5 is yet?
I'm pretty locked in. I think
I'm going to be fairly locked in. I think.
Okay. All right. So you want to just go ahead and do your?
Because I kind of want to get the worst out.
You want to do your 5? You want to do the worst out the way? Cool. It's Cyclops.
Actually, can we? I don't have. Get Cyclops.
It's Cyclops. Cyclops sucks. I don't understand what is this. Oh, did you see in the X-Men '97 that Cyclops is basically taking the place of Professor X?
I saw that because they're doing
a.
But the thing is, the trailer looked fire. But I don't.
No, it's gonna be a great show. But
I don't want him to be the.
But he is, unfortunately. He's his best student, and
I thought he was gonna pick Storm. Storm was always his right hand, like always Professor X's right hand when he first started. She was the first X-Men. Her and Wolverine. So why isn't she? Well, she's a black woman. Keep going.
Well, technically though, have you also seen that people have been upset like, oh, X-Men has gone woke, and that woke has infiltrated X-Men. I'm like, see, this is how I know that people be telling them. Because I hate to tell you,
it's always been that.
The show is about racism, basically, and
discrimination. The show is literally about racism.
What are we talking about?
It's mutant Jim Crow.
And,
It's
bro.
Like what?
That's exactly what it is.
It's literally
because I'm like, dog. You realize that that's just that's just Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, right? They have two different ways of dealing with stuff. That's exactly who they are.
That's literally.
I don't know what are we talking about.
Sorry, that's
just say you like the little powers and shit. Just say that.
Just say that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
100%.
Anywho, yeah, Cyclops. Cyclops the worst.
Cyclops the worst.
Anyway, go ahead. All right, go ahead. You draft your first one.
My first bad one, a good one.
Good one. We're not doing bad.
All right,
the bad one is Cyclops.
That's it. We're done. All right, my first good leader on here is I actually liked. I have a few. So I'm gonna go with Blossom. I'm gonna go Blossom.
Okay.
I think she's a good leader because she let her other people get the licks. So she was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna take it all for myself. I'm pretty powerful. I know I'm the leader of this group, but y'all can get some hits in."
I don't think she let them do anything. Let's get out the way.
You're right. Letting is
aggressive.
Letting is aggressive, but and she also lets them keep their personalities. Like it's like that whole, but
she doesn't.
Bubbles and Buttercup are on opposite ends.
They are very much the two separate what's called.
Yeah.
Blossom probably has the best of both worlds for both of them.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss Blossom off. You piss her off, then it's Kurt. It's Kurt or whatever. But okay, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. All right. Let me look at it one more time. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to go from 5 to 1. The fifth one is actually the hardest one for me, so I'm going to skip that. Optimus Prime. I think Optimus Prime might be the best leader on this list.
He's a good one.
He is the quintessential leader, and the fact that he leads the group, he's the ones on the front line, and he has a great motivational speech that can get the shit done.
Yeah.
I feel like I can run through a wall every time Optimus Prime talks.
Okay, cool. So then that's why I'm going. So I agree with Optimus Prime.
Yes, okay.
So that's 2 on our list, right?
Okay, that's 2 for you.
I'm going to say, and I'm not going in any order because I can't do
okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Tommy Pickles.
Yeah, he's not.
You would run through a wall for Tommy Pickles.
Listen, Tommy gets the job done.
He gets it done.
There
may be some chaos here and there, but guess
what I'm saying? Like,
guess where they end back up? In that playpen when they don't.
Nobody knows except the difference. CPS has never come to their house.
Yep, he's never getting patted down for weapons because he has that screw. You know, he
always
has that screw.
He keep that thing on. You feel
always
me?
He's always
keep that thing on.
Always keep it on. So I'm going Tommy.
Yeah, so I like that. I like that. I got Leonardo, bro. Leonardo. It's tough being the the goody two shoe top guy. Mm-hmm. Basically secretly your dad's favorite son. It's tough being that and still being the leader or whatever.
Yeah.
He and Raph always gonna have that issue. That's just Raph feels like he should be the leader. That's fine. He should be. But that's not the point. He keeps everybody in line for the most part, and they always get the job done.
Yeah.
I would not want to run against them 4.
Yeah. So we got 4, right? Well, 3.
We have 3. You have 3 on your list. I have 2 on my list.
All right, yeah. I have Blossom.
Yeah, Blossom, Tommy, and Optimus.
Blossom, Tommy, Optimus. And I was, like I said, I chose Leonardo. I'm going to go with Leonardo.
Okay, so let me pick 2 real quick.
Yeah, pick 2.
Give me... No, I also have Tommy on my list, I'm sorry. Okay. So I have Optimus, Tommy, Leonardo. You know what, bro? Give me number 1, bro. Give me number 1. Number 1's a good leader, man.
Yeah.
He is like, at the years of, there's a lot of legendary codename Kid Next Door. Mm-hmm. He might be the most legendary.
Yeah.
Led his team, you know what I'm saying? Always kept it 100. Never really switched up on nobody. He got a girl, and now the girl was kind of, she kind of distracted him. She
made some things.
But they always knew they could count on him, bro. So I got to go number 1.
Got you. So I said Blossom, Leonardo, Tommy, and Optimus Prime, and then my last one would be number 1 as well.
Okay.
So that's why I was going to go with number 1 for all the things that you explained.
Yeah.
There's a big group of people, all smart, all brains, but you have to have the capabilities of like playing to everyone's strength and leading that many talented people. Code 1 is there. Can we talk about my honorable mention?
Can I make my 5th real quick?
Yeah, pick 5th. Yeah, my bad.
Give me. I would pick Robin, but then Robin did that thing when he kind of went crazy. I like that. Give me TJ Detweiler, man. TJ got it. Other than like a time when he kind of like lost it with some cards and lost a little bit of confidence, he's usually all for the shits, and everybody looks to him to do whatever. So yeah, I got TJ. Yeah,
TJ's a good one. I was going to say like honorable mention was going to be Robin. He's a great leader all the way up until Slade shows up, and that's when he forgets the mission.
Everybody has their what's going though. Everybody has their weird like
person.
Right, like listen. I know I'm a great leader. I need to beat this dude.
Yeah.
Like whatever the plan was, we got to go off.
He lost.
He did not do well. I'll say that. He did not do well.
You can't keep running the
He either converted to the bad side for some reason, or he was getting his ass kicked, or he was having hallucinations. Yeah. All are bad.
100%.
So
Superman was not a leader.
He's not.
He's the
hired guy. Batman's the leader of that game.
Batman's leader.
There's a reason, or even though that game is terrible, apparently.
You said what?
Even though that game was terrible, kill the Justice League, Batman is the final boss.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
I wonder why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason he's the final boss.
Yeah. Not only that, like, Batman's a leader.
Yes.
For most reasons. He could kill all of them. They could kill him too, but he gets
right, but he's planned for that.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, everything is planned.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't have been on here. Again, I told you about Sokka. He wasn't technically the leader of the Southern Water Tribe, but they failed.
So how good of a leader are you?
Exactly. They literally got washed in 10 minutes. But yeah, that's it, man. That was a good pick.
Yeah, I thought so.
And Captain America, we already know how.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Goofy.
Yeah. Trump in a tight suit.
Huh?
Oh, I just said Trump in a tight suit.
That's nuts.
All right.
What if he showed up again from that during the rally?
As Captain America.
I'd laugh.
I would laugh, and I would be intrigued on what would happen next. Because what do you do as fans of Captain America if you are... I would be intrigued.
It's interesting.
It'd be interesting. Well, get to the episode.
Let's do it, man.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 100 of the Too Tall Boyz podcast. I'm Keem.
And I'm Stick. And actually, I have nothing. This is a huge episode.
Yeah,
I don't even want to distract you with something crazy.
100%. So we gotta get the beginning out the way, and then we'll get to the episode.
Yeah. So be sure to follow us on our socials, man. Too Tall Boyz on Instagram and Twitter. Too Tall Boyz podcast on TikTok. You can also follow us on individual pages. I'm at StickAround54 on Instagram and Twitter. That's STIK around 54. Keem, you're at
8_Holmes42 on Instagram, 8Holmes_42 on Twitter.
Be sure to give us a 5-star rating on your favorite podcast streaming platform. Also, if you want to collab or connect, want to be a guest or something like that, reach out to us, man. We're open to all of that.
That'd be a lot of fun.
How you doing, man? You all right?
I am good. I'm good. It's earlier in the week, right? Busy week coming up. So that's the only thing I have a lot going on with work and with traveling this week. Yeah. So, but I'm good though. I'm good. Just getting by. How are you?
I'm okay, man. I'm finally getting over this little whatever, and I would love for the weather to just mellow out.
Yeah.
I would appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I'm chilling, bro.
Chilling. All right, so we'll get to a few topics first, y'all. Then we're gonna get into some hot stuff.
Oh yeah, it's scotch. You all right?
I'm down for some
all right,
scotch.
let's do it.
I'm on a juice cleanse, but I can still drink because it's 100 episode. It's 100 episode.
Why are you doing a juice cleanse?
I just want to. I'd like to do that. I'm going to try to do it once a month.
Okay.
And then maybe 3 days, each month, or maybe 2 or 3 days each month. But I'm not restricting myself. If I'm starting to get dizzy, I'm going to have some almonds. Like if I'm celebrating the 100th episode, I'm going to have a drink.
Right.
That type of shit. So cheers. So yeah.
Oh, that is aggressive.
That is really good.
Oh, that's aggressive. Though.
Wow. That's good.
Okay. Ooh, you taking another sip.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get to it. All right.
So first we'll say, Russell Wilson has been released from the Broncos as we are recording this.
They now are on the hook for $85 million. Yeah.
You know how over it you have to be like, you know what? Fuck, we don't care about the money. Let him go.
But I wonder how mutual this type of situation is. Like, was he that bad of a person, or not that much of a? Because you hear about the stories in Seattle, how he was kind of aloof and had his own type of thing going on.
Yeah.
But it also seems like Sean Payton, I think, is the coach of the Broncos. Mm-hmm. He acted like he never wanted him in the first place. So it's like you're really trying to force his hand anyway. So it's
and
like
he wasn't. But we also got to talk about the performance too. Like he didn't really perform well.
the first half he was terrible, but the second half he was kind of cooking.
Yeah, he was
so it's like,
you know,
I don't know.
I do think Russell Wilson. I don't know. You think he'll play? We're not talking about the NFL.
I mean, his contract can't be great next season.
It can't be.
You got to just give him like the minimum.
Yeah, 100%. If he does come back.
Right.
But his contract with God is renewed because he said that God told him to raise Future's son. Now, we have never really gotten a clear picture on if Future is involved with this kid, according to verses by Hove and things said by Steve Harvey. We're probably going to go on the latter, that he's probably not as involved. But either way, right, Russell Wilson says, God told him to raise Future's son.
Just say God put Sierra in your life. Don't tell me that God told you to raise my son, bro. Because, now I have to get in the booth. You feel me? I had to get in the booth and go crazy.
Future has always been in the booth taking shots at Russell, but now I'm going to be like...
Now I'm dropping an EP that's just called Denver Broncos.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and now I'm just dropping an EP called the Broncos. That's 100%, crazy.
100%.
I applaud Russell Wilson.
100% applaud him.
You know what I'm saying? I applaud him because it's not easy raising somebody else's child, right? Mm-hmm. That's not an easy thing to do. Or let's say it's not common. It shouldn't be common that you should people should want to raise their kids.
It's not easy raising your own kids, so now having to raise somebody else's kids.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's that weird I don't want to go overstep boundaries. Not like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's done a masterful job or whatever. So I applaud him for that.
Yeah.
But don't tell me that God told you to raise that child.
You may have prayed about it.
Bro, just say that I landed Sierra, so yeah, I'm gonna raise the child. Because if you tell me, oh, God's like, oh, I put Sierra in front of you, like, oh, yeah, I'll take everything that comes with this.
You would take everything.
And I do mean everything, God, so, you know what I'm saying?
You can't date Sierra to be like, all right, but God told me not to raise your son.
You feel me?
That's not how it works.
He's not gonna say that.
He's never gonna say that.
He's not gonna say that.
I can promise you that he did not. He would never say that to you. So it's that's the thing that, and Sierra would also have been bouncing too.
Right. She would have wanted to step out of that relationship.
100%. I want to step. 100%. So, I do want to say shout out to Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Shout out to him. He gets a bad rep for being corny because he is, but he does a lot of good things.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's
he's corny. This is gonna be a different talk. I think he's a great, from what it looks like, great person, great father.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't think that makes him corny. So I do want to make sure I put that out there. That I don't think that makes him.
No, not the stuff that he does. No.
Yeah. I just think
some of the way he says and he talks.
Yes.
That's it.
Because you can be a good person with that swag. But all right. So next thing, I don't know the person's name that said this, but so I guess we got to start eating cereal for dinner.
The Kellogg's CEO was addressing the fact that inflation is crazy. Because let's remember that in 2024, 6 years ago, chicken was $1. Yeah. Okay. Remember when the chicken was $1? Remember when the McDouble was $1?
Yeah, you had after basketball practice for us anyway. We were $2 was straight get us.
Two for one apple pies.
Yeah.
Oh, remember that glorious time?
Yeah.
The chicken's like $2.18 now.
Yeah, no, but
which are in fact not $1. Mm-hmm. So inflation is bad. If you go to the grocery store, wings are crazy.
It's gonna keep going up. Yeah. So
it's so the Kellogg's CEO, which I can't stress enough, is a cereal company before anything else to me. When I hear Kellogg's, I think
Kellogg's cereal.
I think of cereal and Clark Kellogg,
the
basketball player,
yes.
and analyst. That's the only thing I think of. That man had the nerve to tell us that our brand strategy right now is to encourage people to eat cereal for dinner.
Okay, I was going to say I've eaten cereal for dinner before because I was just me being lazy and damn, I was craving some cereal. But that's not going to be that's not going to be my everyday meal.
I'm not going to be ooh, tonight we're having Kicks and tomorrow we're having Fruity Pebbles. I'm not doing that.
No, not doing that. For one, that's not even healthy. But we're not doing that.
It's not.
We're not doing that.
What about the nutrients that I need?
Exactly. The legitimate nutrients that you need. No, absolutely not. But saw that. So what if you had to eat cereal for dinner? What are your top 3 cereals that you eat?
What are my top 3 cereals?
Yeah.
Does it still have to be in production?
No, that's fine.
Okay, so it can be out of print. Okay. Number 3, I would say, is a good bowl of Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
I love Cocoa Puffs because then you get the benefit of the chocolate milk afterwards.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I'd probably go. You know, it's a good cereal that I didn't realize was a good cereal until like adulthood.
Yeah.
Golden Grams.
Golden Grams is good.
Golden Grams is a good fucking cereal, and I did not realize it was this good, bro.
I eat Golden Grams. I literally had Golden Grams 2 nights ago with granola.
It's so good. I was like, yo, why is it so good?
It's really good.
Shout out to Life Cereal Cinnamon. That's also good.
Mm-hmm.
But number 1, the best cereal I've ever had in my entire life. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Kellogg's used to have this cereal called Cinnamon Crunchers.
Okay, never heard of them.
And they're not cinnamon frosted flakes, but they're the tiger's still on there.
Yeah.
But they were like sturdier flakes.
Mm-hmm. And
you could pour the cereal in there, go pick up your brother because he got sick at school, come back, and it would still be crunchy, bro.
Yeah.
Like a 20-minute. I don't know what was in that shit, but it was delicious.
Yeah.
And it just took it away, and I've never forgiven him for it. That's why I can't eat cereal for dinner.
Yeah.
Especially not coming from the Kellogg's, dude. General Mills, I'm like, all right, I might listen to GM. But I'm not going to listen to Kellogg's, bro.
He still got you a little bit.
Yeah, you feel me? That's crazy.
Yeah. I'll say 3 for me is Cookie Crisp. I love Cookie Crisp.
The new version.
The new version. Yeah, no, new version. I'm talking about the
I need the what's called? I need the dog bag, not the wolf.
Dog.
Yeah, I need the bandit dog.
Cookie.
I need him back.
So Cookie Crisp, 3 for me. 2 is I'm going to be an outlier here. I like the Captain Crunch without the berries. So just Captain Crunch.
So you just like
the red
in your mouth.
You
like a salt in your mouth.
I was about to say the reason why it's number 2 is because I hate what it does when I'm done. Like the roof of my mouth is destroyed.
Right.
But it tastes so good. So I'll go with.
What is the flavor of Captain Crunch though?
It's like a rice cereal, like a vanilla cereal.
That basic.
That basic is so good to me though. Okay. Which is probably why I like Golden Grams too, because Golden Grams is literally just a honey flavor type cereal.
Yeah, but it don't assault your mouth.
It is not assault your mouth.
Nah.
But so Captain Crunch is my second, but then my number 1 for me is a combination of the two. Is a fusion. It's Goku Vegeta. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the Golden Grams. The cinnamon. So you
put them half in there?
No, it's called Cinnamon Toast Crunch Golden Grams.
That's right. They have been doing that weird ass shit lately,
and it's amazing.
I believe that though.
No, that shit is fire.
I believe that.
It's like you have the cinnamon toast crunch, which is already great.
Right.
You have it, and you're like, what is that second flavor there?
Right.
Fire. I don't do it too much. I don't eat a lot of sugary cereals anymore. But that guilty pleasure, that's a dessert that I thoroughly enjoy.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like cereal can be a dessert.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dessert.
You know what I'm saying? But a dinner?
Nah,
bro. You bugging, son. Don't ever look at me and tell me eat cereal for dinner. I'll slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, I'm cool. Plus, again, it's not nutrients. I'm cool.
Yeah, and then the ones that are like that are trash.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to eat that nasty ass cereal.
The cornflakes, just
or
nothing else.
That, like Kashi or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man,
let it go,
bro.
Yeah. So Wendy's, their prices.
Yeah. So Wendy's said they're going to start playing around with the idea of surge pricing, DoorDash and Uber type of stuff.
Okay.
During peak hours. So that burger that you got for maybe $7 in peak hours would be like $13.
Okay.
Now, listen, I love Wendy. Wendy has been probably.
That's my favorite chicken nuggets.
Overall, they are. Chick-fil-A nuggets are really good too. Overall, but are they nuggets? Overall, they are the best fast food chain. What I mean by that is that they great at marketing. Their food actually holds up.
Yeah.
And usually dependable, affordable prices.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They got the 4 for $4, even though that's like 4 for $5 now.
Yeah.
But this Wendy, I can't co-sign this.
So what are they gonna do with the $5 biggie bag? Is it not gonna be like
$10 biggie bag?
Probably.
Wow. It's like because now you have to change the title of it. You have to.
100%. Like
during Surge, like the value bag or something.
During Surge, you got to do it different.
Yeah, or you got to take it out the menu during those times.
Oh, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah, like we can't really give
right
you the $5 biggie bag because we got to increase the price by 200% or some shit like that.
That's crazy. But I don't know why they would do that though. Inflation, I guess. Yeah.
Because my thing is too, like, are you gonna give the people more money or?
And that's the thing.
Because like
and if they are going by their branding, which is like, what is it? Beef is never frozen. What is it called? What's their slogans? Like never frozen beef.
Never frozen. Oh, never frozen, always fresh or something.
Yeah, never frozen, always fresh. Something like that. Yeah, if they're gonna go with that, I get that. It could be very expensive, but at the same time, like you guys weren't like that. Like that wasn't how you got people. So the whole Surge thing doesn't make any sense to me.
No,
it doesn't make sense to me. But shout out to Wendy's. So I had a question for you. So I was catching up on some of my favorite podcasts. One of the podcasts was JPP. And Joe Budden said something that's been, of course, every time he says something, it gets posted everywhere.
It does. It's clickbait at this point.
Yeah,
I would think he's trying. They just do it.
Yeah, because
I think these companies have like specific people like watch the Joe Budden podcast,
yes,
and just pick out something he says.
Any opinion he has about music is going to get posted.
Right. Yeah.
So he said that the wave of female rap is. He said he didn't say it's over, but he said it's dying out. Like it's pretty much over. He's pretty much over with. It's dying out.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna ask you, like, what do you think about that in general? Not just about his statement, but just in general with the wave of female. You know how like they had like the wave of female rap because he said some things on there that makes sense to me.
So I kind of understand what he's saying in a sense where it's like you can't just pick up a girl, put her in the booth, give her a pre-made song, and think that's gonna work.
Yeah,
you can't do that right now.
Yeah,
like that's over with. That a lot of people were able to start their careers like that or whatever, but we're starting to flow back to like you kind of have to have talent, bro. Like you have to. I think. You have to be able to evolve afterwards.
Yeah.
And a lot of new girls are gonna have to work double time than what some of the other girls had to previously.
Yeah.
In the last 3 or 4 years. But there's a lot of fired female artists right now. So like dying down as far as new ones, yes.
Yeah.
But the ones that are here, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them will.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's where I definitely agree with what he's saying in the sense that because he had kind of expounded on it, which was like those ones are going to stay, right? But female hip hop has always been a difficult field in regards to the amount of people. So you have like the big three, right, which is Nicki, Cardi, Meg, right, and then you have these other ones that are like starting to. If the wave is dying down, those will be the ones that's going to be around. Like he mentioned Lotto, which I agree. He mentioned Flo Milli, which I agree. Like these are people that are sticking around, like that will continue. Now, again, there's other female rappers like Glorilla, right? I feel like Glorilla's gonna be more of a Tyga type female rapper where she's gonna always give you.
She'll keep a single in the tuck.
Always keep a single in the tuck. I don't know if she'll have a. We've seen this, the album thing doesn't really work out for her, but a single in the tuck for sure. Not really comment on Ice Spice because I feel like she's going to turn to something different. She's going to turn. She's going to be something different.
The album's going to tell me everything I need to know.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
I think if this album's going to be fired, no matter what, if it's good or not. Well, if it's not good, I know. Pretty much, she's set in regards to being linked with the Kardashians, being linked with Taylor Swift.
She's going to be okay.
She's going to be something. Whether it may not be in music, she's going to be a brand girl probably.
She'll be okay.
Yeah, she'll be okay. But in regards to just the state of female rap, like it's always gone through these ebbs and flows of like having a lot, then not having a lot, and then having a lot. And right now, I agree with Joe Budden what he's saying because like you're going to have your people that's going to stick around. You have a good team behind you. It's not like you said. Talent's going to have to eventually show itself.
It has to at this point. Because like we've seen too many of this shit where it's like, bro, come on, like this. What is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? And you can only try to fake sample me to death before I'm like, I see what you're doing.
Exactly.
I see what you're doing. What did you think of the Cardi record? I forgot to ask you.
Love the flip. You know, I told you because you're not really a big fan of samples. I don't mind samples if it's flipped well.
Right. Yeah.
So I love the flip. I glad she called it a freestyle because if she called it a single, I would have came in here and killed her for it.
No, that wasn't a single. But it's a safe way to do it though, in case it does blow up.
It's a single in Wolf's clothing in freestyle clothing. So I'm gonna say I like that she was talking some shit on there. It's Cardi.
I like the directness. I like that it was very direct.
Yeah,
I did like that.
But to me, I think she's gonna run into that thing where she had, to me, a classic album for her first album. I personally, I think it was a classic album. So with the invasion of privacy, granted, say what you want. I know I'm probably gonna get killed by a certain group of people. Say what you want. She did not shy away from saying that she had ghostwriters. She didn't care about that. Like she told y'all that. Like she don't give about that shit. Yeah, she had people write for her, but she performed it, right? And she performed that shit well.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think Cardi's personality and her being a face in the brand is going to carry her further or be a little bit of the nitro than
someone else.
Than musically. No, not someone else. I'm not
okay.
comparing someone else. Right. I'm talking about just Cardi. I'm only comparing someone
else. Oh, you think she's gonna?
She's gonna put out a song. It's always gonna do well.
Right.
But it's not gonna be it because now her personality has kind of outshined I don't want to say the talent, but because it's hard to explain because I don't want to I'm not trying to shit on her. I'm thinking that she's a bigger personality, one of the biggest personalities we had. I just think that from this single, from this freestyle, I hear it. And for me personally, when I hear Cardi, there's certain times where I'm just like, I just can't do it.
Sure.
And there's sometimes where I'm just like, yo, she talking her shit. Like she's doing her thing. And now I'm thinking like, damn, is she a feature chick? Is she up was good? But like
I have to see it. I have to see this next single will tell me everything. That snippet at the end. Yeah. That's gonna tell me that whatever that song is, that'll tell me what's up.
Yeah, because if you pick Cardi on a hard beat, then it's going to sound a good song. But to me, I know it takes more than just a good beat. It takes what I'm actually listening to.
Right. Yeah.
So you put on if I hear a good beat and her on the song is gonna be catchy, going to something like, oh damn, Cardi's killing, and then I'm going to be on the other side of the fence of that song is fire, the beat is fire, her voice is fire on the song.
Right. But is she? Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I liked it. I liked how she was kind of direct. She was clearly taking shots at the people who need to be taking shots at.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Also, great video. Great video.
Oh, she's going to keep a video.
What a video.
She's going to get the budget. No matter
great what. Cinematography. Great. Whoever designed the clothes or lack thereof. Just great job. Great job. But shout out to Cardi. Shout out to Rhapsody too. She's on her way back. So
yes.
Hope y'all enjoyed y'all little time off because rap is back.
Fuck with Rhapsody. Fuck with Rhapsody. Yeah, man. So I don't know about female rap. Like it's yeah. It is what it is. I just think that the people that stood the test of time is going to continue to stand the test of time.
Right. Yeah.
There's one person I just genuinely don't really care for their music, but because you think you said I could say her name, I could say her name, but yeah.
Well, I not say her name.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not a big fan of her music.
Got it.
She
I saw her at the Anime Awards.
I'm a fan of how she looks.
I ain't gonna lie. She was right next to Mercedes Monet. Oh my God! I was like, God.
Meg Thee Stallion is one fine
man,
woman. I get it. Was it Shannon Sharp that said something?
Yeah, it was kind of rude though. I'm not gonna. I understand the sentiment, but it was kind of aggressive.
It was aggressive.
Especially coming from like
he's an old.
It's wild, but it's whatever.
But anyway.
I get it. I understood.
I get it. Understood.
I understood. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So now that we've gotten the normal topics out of the way.
Yeah.
So
we've reached out to the Heighteez.
Reached out to the Heighteez
and asked if they had any questions for us.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Let's get to the questions.
Yeah.
Ready? All right, let's go.
Yeah. You want to ask the ones you had first, or?
I told you that the one that I had was the one that you saw, right? And then the question that we said, I guess we can ask it.
Okay.
If you can have any guest on the pod, musician, athlete, and movie star, like you got to pick one of each. Like who would it be and like why?
Do you want to do this together? Or you want to do it separately?
Let's do it separately. And then we'll do music first. So
okay, music first.
Yeah.
Music wise,
mm-hmm.
And this is just for the pod.
For the pod. Yeah.
For the pod's sake. Got it.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez.
Okay. You know what's crazy? I like that.
I would get Jennifer Lopez on the show.
I like that.
Because I feel like we can just go in and address whatever. I think that would be an explosive episode. Because I would do what I've been doing this entire time. I would be like, yo, I think you're an icon.
But what?
And then I would ask her, what do you think are your classics, everything? And I would just ask her those questions.
Mm-hmm. I did it.
And I would. I'd probably be blackballed from whatever she does after that. But I would like to.
We probably would be able to put the episode out. But it's fine.
I would that contract would have said, gotta do it anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would. Mm-hmm. If we're strictly for the pod, but like you're on the show with me, so it's like you can kind of scream me real quick, like maybe not that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll try.
Right.
How about you? Huh?
How about you?
I was gonna say no bias shit. Like it's I was gonna say it's so easy. I was gonna say Drake because I would ask him like legit questions. Like
the softball question that people be giving him all the time?
Yeah, I want to ask him hard. I want to ask him the real questions.
Yeah.
So Drake,
why do you always leech off a young artist and then never talk to him again?
And then I was going to say either him or I actually do want to talk to Nicki. And ask her real questions too.
Why do you let your fame? Never mind.
Why do you weaponize your fame group? Yeah. I was gonna get cursed.
Yeah, I mean those will all be good ones. I feel like those are like duh.
Yeah,
like every pod would want that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying?
100%.
That's nice.
So athlete.
I
know. That evil has laughed.
Nah, I'm not gonna say him.
Say him.
No, I'm not gonna say him.
Okay.
No, because I'll if you did it, I'd be like, yeah, perfect. Because then I'd be like, yeah, I'll be right in the back just waiting for my questions. My questions are evil.
Yeah.
Let me see, athlete. Who's an interesting athlete that I think would have like a good pod episode that maybe not everybody would do?
Mm-hmm.
Come back to me.
Gotcha. Okay, I was going to say Carmelo. No, I was playing.
Holy shit!
I'm just playing.
Why aren't you in jail?
Why are you here? Why are you not sharing your cell with Robert?
Oh, that's funny.
Nah, I would say I personally want to do because I'm not a big definitely for me because I'm not a big fan of him. Draymond, I want to Draymond.
Okay,
I want to Draymond because I'm not a fan of him, and we just because you ain't gonna Superman punch me.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Draymond's one that for the pod reasons.
Of course,
there's my personal people that I want to talk to, but pod reasons.
Right, I got you. I get what you're saying. I'd probably go
Chris Pod.
No. Why? Why would I do Chris Pod? You know what? Kevin Durant would be an interesting choice.
Kevin Durant?
Yeah, I think Kevin Durant would be a good choice.
Gotcha.
Because, like, he's grounded enough where, like, and he has a bunch of different, like, hobbies or whatever.
I would definitely ask him about his burner accounts, though. That's not really burner accounts.
Everybody asks him about that.
Yeah.
But, like, he don't even use burner accounts like that.
Yeah.
Now he's very direct with his shit. He be go other people's shit and be like, yeah, go fuck yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's very direct about it now. So I think that'd be interesting. I think plus he's just real cool, real laid back. I like
that. That's what I was saying. When you said Kevin, I was going to say Garnett because I was going to put a...
That would also be a good one. I mean, that'd be a personal one for me, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I think that would just be a good one in general.
Yeah.
All right, movie star. Jennifer Lopez?
Jennifer...
I said it for you.
2-part episode. Movie star. Jackie Chan.
That's a good one.
Because he has. I would ask him like, what's the difference between like working like Japanese films and working American films?
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, like doing your own stunts, how many times you broken body, like stuff like that. I think he's like one of the best action stars, one of the most underappreciated action stars ever.
100%. How many times you neglected your daughter?
Yeah.
You know, how many times you took her money away because she was gay? You know, I would ask him those questions too. So it'd be great to have him. So I would say, and I would say Will Smith.
Why you let your wife do that to you?
Why you let your wife do that to you? Do you really care about alopecia? What?
What?
Did you?
Why are you asking that?
I'm just asking.
Why are you asking that?
What's
your favorite Tupac song?
What's your favorite Tupac song? What's
Did your wife get around?
Hold on. Because you know, I feel like, for one,
is it true that you have sex to Hail Mary? That's crazy, right?
Dog.
Hail Mary.
You know, that's crazy. You know, how was your relationship with Dwayne Martin? Like, how did that go?
Yo, dog, you have to fucking relax. No, dead ass. You have to relax.
What?
You're wilding.
How was your friendship? I'm talking about friendships.
You're wilding.
I'm talking about friendships.
Put that down.
What?
Put that down. You're crazy.
I'm only talking about friendships.
You're crazy.
But
he set the shit out of West Coast. You keep fucking playing, nigga.
Yeah. I ain't Chris Rock.
You keep playing.
I'm two of Chris's. You better make sure if you swing.
He got a clean smack on him, bro.
Yeah. I'll call him. Yeah.
Anyway, yo, those would be my choices. Those would be our choices.
Those would be our choices.
That was a good question.
Oh.
Who asked that? Was that?
My brother Jordan.
Oh, shout out to Jordan, man.
That's my brother.
Shout out to Jordan. I give you permission to beat the shit out of him.
He knows he knows the record. It's never gonna work. Top moments from our pod.
Oh, man.
Shout out to you, Catherine.
Yeah, shout out to Catherine. Number one, I can't stress enough. I'm very proud of the religion episode.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like, if we ever, again, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like that was something that everyone should listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better. I think it's better once you've been through the journey with us throughout all the episodes throughout the time.
Yeah.
Over these first 100, and then listening to that, because it kind of gives like the backstory of like all the shit that I've or we talked about.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah, I thought it was a great conversation, and I think everybody else thought it was a great conversation. So that's definitely more up there for me.
I was gonna say, yeah. So I'm gonna say the same thing. So the religion episode for sure, and then maybe I'll choose something different. I'll say the religion episode, and then our "Thou Shall Not Judge" episode. So which is like, for me, is like a 2-part series.
Yeah, like if we created a playlist, that would be together in the playlist.
Because the religion episode happened because of the "Thou Shall Not." To me,
and that was mad early. Was that the first 10?
That was like the first 20.
First 20, something like that. Yeah.
So I feel like because of that "Thou Shall Not Judge" episode, that led to the religion episode, because that just started a wave of 1, sticks to atheist, 2, became you a fake Christian, 3, the shit you guys are saying were blasphemous. Like, it went from our fans, people that were like supporting us,
right?
And then it's like we triggered them with that episode, and it was like things changed. And then since then, we were saying, we're going to give you guys a full religion episode. And that was episode 20. So we gave y'all that episodes months later. Like, we said...
Over a year later, really?
Yeah, over a year later. So that's why I'm going to say that's my favorite episode, because it led to my other favorite episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or favorite moment, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of laughs.
Mm-hmm.
The Slamming Alabama was amazing.
That shit was hilarious.
The dissolvable pill was hilarious.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I like Porn in the Pod was a good one.
Yeah, that's a good
Porn
one.
In the Pod
that's a great one. That's a great one.
I actually did like our Vin House Suites one too.
Vin House Suites is fun. I can't wait until we get angered enough to go back.
To do it again.
Yeah.
You almost did.
It was close.
It was close.
It was close.
The religion episode was almost a Vin House Suite. Yeah.
It was close. We decided to be
took the high road.
Yeah, we decided to be nice about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait. That was really fun. Cause it's just good to get your shit off your chest every now and again, man.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. But like yeah, we've had a lot of good moments. I wish we kind of would have create like a montage of stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to what y'all too. I don't want to because she she's been working and doing her own life because she is. Shout out to Sanaa, man.
Shout out to Sanaa.
Sanaa was a member of the squad for a little bit.
Shout
you know what I'm saying? She had some fun moments too. She was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to all the fun moments we've had.
Yeah, it's been great.
Tell us your fun moments when you get a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have some questions as well.
Yes, we had some questions from some other Heighteez, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that we get that up there. Bada bing. Let's start with this one. Let's just get some heavy stuff out the way.
Okay.
Shout out to Kathleen, one of my friends from high school. And I used to work my first job was at McDonald's, and her dad was like the manager there, and we worked together. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
Cool.
Kathleen asked, thoughts on sleepovers for kids? There was a story recently where a dad drugged all the girls at his daughter's sleepover. Did you ever do sleepovers?
I did do sleepovers. That is dark.
That's super dark. That's super dark. To be fair, Kathleen and me shared a very dark, gothic type of situation, so it travels. Right.
But yeah, no, I've done sleepovers as a kid.
Yeah. If I really think about it, I don't think I've ever done like a sleepover like a friend's house. Ever.
Oh yeah.
I did like cousin's house. Even though, to be fair, that's not always safe at other family members' house because family members do suck sometimes. Would I let Dante do it? I don't trust people, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I would let you do a sleep until I get their house over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Hey, it's 11 o'clock. Let me come pick you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do that, but like, yeah, I don't trust people, bro. That's just me. I'm very paranoid with shit like that, and I just know that if something happens to my children, something has to happen. I gotta go. You gotta go. Somebody has to go.
We emptying that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know any. There's no in between for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So, what about you? Like, if you had kids, would you?
Probably. Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. Like, I'd probably say like cousins is fine, maybe. Cousins is fine because I know how my siblings are. Right. So when I say cousins, I mean my immediate
family. Yeah.
Immediate family. Like, my siblings will take care of my kids, I guess, at their own.
Right.
So yeah, they can have sleepovers at their cousins and their aunties and uncles' house. And even some of my teammates, like, I trust them as well. They can
Yeah.
But in regards to like other friends, I think that time has passed, which is sad because that time has only passed because of the times we're in now.
The way the world changed, man.
Yeah.
The way the world has changed over the years. It's just, it sucks. You think you can trust people, but you can't.
I've had sleepovers all throughout school, again, in the city, right? When I grew up, I had sleepovers there with friends.
Right. I mean, the rats were there with y'all too.
Gotcha. Fine. Okay. You get that one.
Is that okay?
You get that one. But with the rats and everyone, we had sleepovers there. Then, like, even when I moved to Virginia, like, I had sleepovers, like, in high school and stuff, like, with my teammates and my friends. Like, my mom was definitely more of the, oh, yeah, you can go, but, hey, this is Sherry.
Quick check-in.
Yep, 100%. Check, not only check in, but, like, before I get there, like, what I need to bring, what food he needs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that types of stuff. So, yeah, times have changed. So, yeah, I would say, nah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Sure. Shout out to Terry. Terry also from Facebook was making with us.
Yep.
He was talking about conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
He had a whole post about it. Nike Decade. Shout out to Ron Funches, a comedian, I think. He was talking about conspiracy theories. Are there any conspiracy theories that you believe in?
I don't know if it's still a conspiracy theory anymore, but that Area 51 had aliens locked up there. I do. That's one thing I do believe. I believe there's something going on in Area 51 that isn't. Yeah. Right. That's a conspiracy theory that I feel like is. There's another one that I can't say because I'll be un-American, but that is one conspiracy theory that I feel that. I'm from New York, so I'm dropping breadcrumbs.
I know which one you're skipping.
Thank you.
I
just want you to know that why I'm.
I know what you're skipping.
Yeah.
We'll say about 23 years ago that you're skipping.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Area 51 is one that I feel like we have. Eventually, they're going to get pissed. That's why when things start to happen, it's going to be because the aliens are like, we know you have our people. Granted, I feel like they're smarter, but like they have extraterrestrial things there that eventually, you know, because now we got freaking apes and monkeys that get so smart and they turn on people and kill them. So,
well, they're one more intelligent mammals, and
100%.
Yeah, so
yeah, but eventually they turn on. They're sick of being tested.
Well, they always do.
Yeah.
I mean that Planet of the Apes shit is not. I don't think that's a movie. I think that's just a prediction.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I do think aliens are real. I think they've probably been just chilling here for a while now.
Studying us, yeah.
Right. But I won't do that. I'll actually do that. I do believe that the NBA rigged the New York Knicks getting Patrick Ewing at one time in the NBA draft. I 100% believe that.
You think so?
Yeah. Because it had been, you got to understand, like, the New York Knicks haven't won a championship in however many years.
Yeah, I know.
They saw Patrick Ewing going crazy at Georgetown. And they said, oh, this is the chance. we gotta get him to the Knicks. What's going? Unfortunately, someone else came in the league that was like, nah. You're not gonna get that big dog. Yeah. And even then, he still had a chance to get one, and then Spurs got Tim Duncan, so that also didn't help. So they just got screwed. They got screwed. I mean, but I do believe that. I do believe it was very rigged. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that was supposed to go to somebody else, and then I think there was probably a little dot on the ball. They're like, well, it's the Knicks.
Let's switch it up.
So that's kind of the big one I believe in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's go to. All right, Jonathan asked this question. What was the driving? Oh, Jonathan's my homie from. We went to that place that I met him at the place that I don't talk about on here. Okay. Was one of my groomsmen. Yeah, John, my best friend. What was the driving force for each of you for choosing Randolph Macon? We're on video, so that face is crazy. Yeah.
Good look. I had nothing but juice and liquor today. So you asked the question after I'm a few sips in.
And this shit is strong. I'm like, oh, good God, this shit is strong. I'm hot as fuck.
Okay. What was the driving force that made me choose Randolph Macon? I would say, I'll be honest, why I chose Randolph Macon, one, initially it was for, who was their current head coach, Coach Merkel. He was recruiting us. And I wanted to come play for Merkel.
Right, yeah.
He left, which I still had an opportunity to go elsewhere, but he left. But at that point, I already met the guys in my freshman class. Yeah. So I think that was the biggest driving force. That meeting my teammates and then realizing that we have our own bubble, right? There's not really too many outside friends, right? And I wasn't well with making new friends. So having that bubble, and then when I was on my recruiting visit, and then going to the B4C house. Yeah, fair. So those were like
who took you out that day?
It was a group of y'all. You were part of that group too, because that's when I had to.
I remember. I played against everybody except for. No, I played against everybody.
Yeah, I don't remember who took.
I was trying to remember who you roomed with. That's what I'm trying to remember.
That time it was Chris Cook.
That
time it was Chris Cook.
Yeah, Chris.
Yep. So that was like the biggest driver force. When I got there, I was like, I knew I was getting myself into. I know it was going to be a lot very, very pasty, but it was like I came from pasty high school, so I was just like, it wasn't the biggest transition.
Transition wasn't gonna be crazy.
It wasn't gonna be too crazy. And plus, I met
that big bubble to be together.
Exactly. I met a group of friends, so that was like the biggest.
Y'all came in with how many?
We 8. Yeah, we came with 8. So what was your the 8 changed. It did.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right. I'm like, it was either more or, but then I
came with 8. There was a situation that happened.
Correct. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah,
we got a new 8 sophomore year.
Yeah. For me, I got recruited by this. It's funny because we had like a very similar situation. So, Martelli was one who was doing the recruiting for me. Majority of the time, like he come to my games. He actually took me to Macon to do the visit. Took me back home, did all this stuff. Came to a couple of my games. I just was like, yeah, let's do it. Then he calls me. He's like, yeah, I'm actually going somewhere else. Whatever. That's when Myers actually came in or whatever. So I will say that I think Mike Rose is one of the best like recruiters of all time because like he can really sell you on a dream. Yeah. Like he can tell you like, yeah, you're gonna be da da da. Like we got you're gonna be a real big part of the future. Da da da. You know, say cool. Like, yeah, you're one of the few bigs we got. You get there, it's like 4 of the bigs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you got me.
You got me.
You got me. But it's similar to you. I've met a lot of the guys, or especially during that first camp or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, and then I roomed with Jordan, and Jordan's my best friend.
Yeah.
So once I was like that, I was like, oh no, I like you here. The people are cool, whatever, and I felt like I would be able to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once I feel like I was able to play, I was like, yeah, I'll stay. Like maybe the freshman year didn't actually go the way I wanted to, but I felt like there was an avenue for me. So I was like, I could work hard, whatever. So yeah, that'll probably be the best thing for me.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Let's see. Let's get this one out the way.
Okay. I can't read that far, so I don't know what it is.
It's fine. So Mike Jackson. My co-host on Star Chaser Central podcast, the podcast about Charles Hampton music moments and everything in between. And a very loyal Heighteez man.
Yeah.
Very loyal Heighteez.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
He asked, would you rather have a dinner with Diddy and the pod gets famous, or receive $10K? Which one of y'all taking?
I'm going dinner with Diddy when the pod gets famous.
That's interesting. I thought you were going to take the 10K. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me say this. The reason why I'm not taking the 10K is because, how do I say this without, one, giving away my career, two,
you're afraid of what the 10K gonna do?
Sound like a pompous, no. Sound like I don't want to sound like an uppity Joe Budden in a sense.
Okay.
But let's just say,
okay,
the 10K, I'm okay with.
You don't need the 10K.
I always need money. I always make that clear. But the pod getting famous to weighs more into
because I have more value than
because I can get. I don't want to say it, but I can get that. I get more.
Just say it.
I'm trying to say
it's episode 100.
I can get more than I have gotten more than that.
We're just having dinner with Diddy, right? I don't know how we're actually getting famous.
No. He said, and get famous. So you say you have dinner.
It just says the pod gets famous. It doesn't say anything what we have to do for them to get famous.
No, he said the pod gets famous.
Yeah.
Having dinner with Diddy and the pod gets famous.
Right.
Yeah. If the pod gets famous at that point, we're cool. We got it. We ride off into the sunset.
Right. But the situation that you're currently talking about as far as like getting the 10K, getting more, I know what you're talking about because we've never talked about it on this pod.
What?
Aren't you talking about...
Oh, no!
That's why I'm confused!
No, Stick. I would never bring that up on this podcast. What, are you kidding me?
Dog, I was so confused.
Oh, so when you said episode 100, I'm like...
Bro, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? What are we doing?
Hey, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about my current career.
Okay, because like, bro, I was like, hey, yo, dog, I don't know what was going on for a second.
I'm talking about the career you
okay, because
on LinkedIn.
I'm like, bro, I'm just going to dinner.
My official career on LinkedIn.
Oh, all right, okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I am not talking about how I paid for school in New York.
Yeah, because you can't put that on LinkedIn.
No.
You could probably, now on a resume, you could probably finagle it.
No.
You could be like.
Absolutely not. What was that resume going to be on
You could be like, I was a concierge.
So, Stick, to answer your question, I would do the dinner with Diddy and have the podcast be famous.
Okay. How do you think we get famous off that Diddy dinner? I have to.
Not sure what happened. Whether a video drops, he says some shit that we're like what is this goes out or this happens. It could be one of those things. It could be it could be a few of those things that can happen. But no matter what, something happens for us to get famous. I know one thing: I'm not going to a sex party, so you can already get that shit out the bag. I'm not TJ.
It's like, bro, we going to dinner.
I'm not TJ, so I'm not getting swallowed up.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah. He got another thing coming. Pause. If he thinks that we just gonna go for whatever he's doing, because he got one time to say take that, I'm gonna beat the shit out that. Yeah. I'm dead ass. If he even looks me in the face and says take that, I swear.
You know what's crazy? That probably be the reason why we get famous. Because he says
the shit out of him.
He says take that, and now we fight him. His people jump in. We jump. Now we fight everybody.
Now we jump. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. You're not gonna shine me, brother. I'm gonna say that right now.
Absolutely not. Nah. The thing is, it was him that actually shot. It wasn't.
Let's do this one from David. David from the Glitter Jaw Collective. He has a podcast called Are You My Mother? And he's also on a podcast called Gimmicks.
Okay.
This is his like most infamous question for like everybody who does Q&As is, what is your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich?
Yep.
My favorite sandwich is, you know that I can't say the name. Like, I don't remember the name. It's when you make the lettuce, the red onion, the mayo, the oil, the red. You put it all into one thing.
Okay.
Into one like little salad thing. What is it called?
One salad thing?
I'm gonna show you it.
Where can you get it from?
You can get it from anywhere. It's like one of the
bodega.
It's one of the bodega. It's one of the ingredients that like I'm gonna show you right now.
Okay, that worked because you just said a lot of salad. That sounds like a salad.
No. It's all right. So
I didn't hear any meat. Pause.
The grinder. Sorry, the grinder.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think
so. I would do a grinder, the grinder ingredients on a Jersey Mike's sub. Like that's
okay,
but like a Jersey Mike's style sub, not at Jersey Mike's. He said my favorite sandwich, right?
Right. All right? So you like a grinder ingredients.
My favorite sandwich, I could just tell you the restaurant.
Okay.
My favorite sandwich is a spot called Joe's. It is a pizza shop, but it's not like a full Italian.
Gotcha. It's like convicts.
Yeah. So my Joe's Subs in New York is a grinder sandwich, which is like turkey, bacon, salami, and then it has the grinder ingredients on there, provolone cheese, and the bread is like I forgot what the bread is called. It's like a more of a rounded bread. It's amazing. That's my favorite sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cop out. It's not really, but it's a tie.
Mm-hmm.
I love a great Reuben.
Okay.
I love a good Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
Reuben sandwiches are delicious. Corned beef with that $1,000 with that
I've
sauerkraut.
I've never had a Reuben sandwich.
Bro, you gotta have a Reuben. Reubens are delicious, especially and on that rye bread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But if I'm talking about like it's just on a Sunday, I like a BLC, not a BLT.
Yeah, BLC.
A BLC. I don't like tomatoes.
Yeah.
I'm not a tomato guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I take a nice toast my bread,
mm-hmm.
bacon, lettuce, cucumbers,
mm.
salted, peppered.
Sounds good. Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Drizzle with some ranch on top of it. So good, bro.
Yeah.
Love a good BLC.
BLC.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Some girls like BBC. What was the next question?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I swear to God. I think I am. I think I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. This is gonna be the last episode because you're not gonna make it out of this room. Nicole is one of my co-collaborators on a lot of different things. She's done a couple of my theme songs.
Mm-hmm.
She's had her own podcast before. Musical artist, all types of different stuff that Nicole does. She wants us to talk about a time in our lives where we were insanely overwhelmed and describe what that was like for you and what did we do to get through it.
Every day of the damn week. What? The last 4 months. Yeah, y'all not hear me damn near crying for help on this podcast the last 4 months. What? Yeah, I guess I would say gosh, it's been a lot, but I'm going to say the most recent time. And I'm on the tail end of it. This is the longest tail end of stuff I've ever been on. But yeah, I was overwhelmed in December, going into December, January, and first half of February.
Yeah.
Extremely overwhelmed. I told you guys about the thing that happened with my grandmother, rest in peace. That was all in the tail end of it being Q4 for my job, which is also very busy. And the beginning of Q1 is also very busy. And it honestly felt like every morning I woke up with like a 50-pound weight on my chest. That's what it felt like. I'm not even joking. Every morning, every time I went to sleep, I was going to do herbals. That wasn't really helping. It was a lot. And honestly, I'm still on the tail end of it. Like I'm waiting until hopefully around April it starts to get to a place where I can just take a deep breath.
Right,
but I've been on constant go currently, even until today, since December. So yeah. So the second part is how I deal with it.
How do you get through it? Yeah. How have you tried to get through it?
Coped.
Yeah.
I'll say how have I coped because I haven't gotten through it yet. But I'll say how I've been coping is I'm starting to get back into stop playing video games after beating Spider-Man. I'm starting to get back into video games. I'm starting to get back into mixology. So I think I mentioned a few episodes ago, but I have like a book of ingredients.
Yeah.
And I've just been adding ingredients to that book. That's been getting me through it, right? Finding time to come home and like just cut off all communication. I literally just like stop talking to people when I get off work, and then I just go make drinks, like a bunch of drinks, and I sip it. And I know it sounds like a waste of alcohol, but don't judge me. I sip it, like, oh, this is good. Check, not good. Throw it away. Boom, and make drinks. And I do that until I get tired. I'm like, all right, time to go to bed. So that's how I've been coping. Just making drinks and starting to get back into video games. But main thing is
next time you do that, I gotta go over there.
Next time, main thing is mixology. You don't want to do it because you're gonna be something that you don't like.
I don't care about that.
Because I'm just experimenting.
Yes, right, but you're wasting stuff, and I don't.
I have roommates. So I'm like, here, try this.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tell you like, this is not good. And they're like, oh my god, this is great. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just sounded like you was like pouring shit in the sink, and I can't have that. So
no, I pour it in the sink, or I just give it to them, or I just take like a big gulp of it. But yeah, pause. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I guess for me is like right around when Kyle was born.
Mm-hmm.
That first 2 to 3 months, actually, really, the first half year was a struggle.
Mm.
I think I talked about it on here. It's like,
oh, you did,
yeah. I definitely broke down crying.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 2 months in, because
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like I wasn't doing it. Because like people, on that whole thing when people like, oh yeah, you're such a good father, da, da, da. Man, that's cool, bro. I don't take compliments well, so that I'm like,
yeah.
I do what I can.
Mm-hmm.
But like this one, I really felt like I was failing. Like it was really bad. Like I was like, I can't get him to stop crying.
Mm-hmm.
He don't really like want to hang out with me. Like shit like that.
Yeah.
So for that, the first thing I did, I called my dad. I called my dad, and he was very reassuring, I guess.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, you're fine. It's like he's new, it's different. You haven't done this in say 9 years, 8 years, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, of course, there's gonna be stuff that you know that he's just different, just a different child or whatever. So I did that. Once I got that out the way, it was still a struggle because then he had like RSV and stuff like that. So he was like going through like he was sick all the time or whatever. But after a while, I just was like, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as he keeps getting up in the morning, as long as he's alive, as long as he's breathing, as long as he's progressing well, you're doing your job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like just talking to like my dad was like the biggest thing I could do for him. And I know that's not easy for everybody to do because like if you lost your dad, so I think talking to somebody that can just kind of like get you refocused, like I understand that it's a struggle at this point in time.
Let's get it back together.
You're doing what you can. So just keep doing that and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
So that's how I got through that.
Got it. Yep.
This is the second question from Jonathan. Jonathan asks, would you rather choose your fate? Play basketball every day, but your shot just isn't the same. Or be guaranteed $5,000 a day, but you have to actively participate in a 2-hour Zoom call with Mormon missionaries.
Every day?
That's what it sounds like. 2 hours. Listen, I get it.
How much money?
$5K a day. It's a lot.
Hey, no, I'm doing the Mormons.
You know what I'm saying? It's like for 2 hours.
I can
probably 2 hours out of my 24-hour day.
Dog, I
already deal with calls that you don't want to deal with 2 hours a day. Yes.
Ding dong.
Yeah, it's like, because after like 3 or 4 days, I'm like, I mean, actually, y'all might be making sense.
You know what's crazy? Not only are making sense, but I may be making y'all like be mad cool now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dap it up, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mormons. Yeah, because I just can't do it. As a basketball player, I can't do my shot not being the same.
Yeah. See, it's like playing basketball would be great. Plus, also,
because it's hard to get adjusted.
Yeah, because then like you always switches. Nah.
Because based on his question, like it doesn't ever get better.
It's wild because that's how he plays. Like I've watched Jonathan play for years, and every time like it's either he's really on or he's really off. He's in the latter. But it's no shots. He's missing them. What I'm saying is that seemed like that was this was the question for him actually.
Yeah.
I would take the 5K a day too though. 5K a day, that's crazy. 5K a day.
I can do 5K a day for 2 hours.
And let's
bro, that's
a lot.
Not only that, like that could literally be your job. Like you work 2 hours a day,
for 2 hours.
Yeah, yes,
that's easy.
That's easy for me. Yeah.
Maybe I've never listened to a Mormon missionary though.
No,
I would have to listen to that.
Bro,
I know.
It's just 2 hours.
I know. And I guess you can stop at any time too. Once I get enough money, I'm like, yeah, I'm not here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not here. So
Bro, you give me 2-3 straight months of that, I'll go back to my regular job.
Yeah. I'm sick though. I would do like a couple years just to knock it out.
Just knock it out.
And then I would just be like, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
And then everybody leave. And then best, it's a wrap after that.
100%. Yeah.
This is from Tommy. He's also part of the Glitter Jaw Collective. He has a podcast called Distant Echoes that focuses on Star Wars. He also has a new podcast called Lee Carvalho's. Oh my God, what is it called? It's a Simpsons video game podcast. I forgot the actual full name. But he's going through chronologically every Simpsons game created.
That's up.
Which is crazy. It's not that many.
Yeah.
Which is nuts to think about. I'll be sure to get the full name in a minute. But he asked, since we talked about grudges last week, are there any media grudges, so music, movies, anime, wrestling, whatever, that are some of our favorite all-time grudges? Bonus points if we have top blank list.
Okay. Grudges. So my favorite grudges would be, I would say Kobe and Shaq. That was my favorites.
Okay.
Because even with their grudges, like they were still getting it done. It kind of gave me like the motive when I was going through it with a teammate.
Okay.
Still getting it done, but like
right, but
I'll fight you if
right now.
If you look at me wrong, I'll fight you in the middle of practice. So yeah, I'll say Kobe and Shaq was like one of my favorite grudges.
Okay.
Yeah, and then in real life, right? He's at real life, right?
You know, he's at media, just media.
Media.
Yep.
So like
TV moments, TV. So I have one that I think you have a grudge with. That you personally have a grudge with.
Okay, go ahead.
You have a grudge against that Charmed reboot.
Huh?
You have a grudge against that Charmed reboot.
I'm fighting the writers. That writer strike, y'all
like you absolutely
y'all deserve to be broken.
You have a beef with them.
Y'all deserve to be broken. Y'all deserve to be broken.
Like forever, for life.
Y'all should have been broken fired. What the fuck y'all striking for?
What are y'all striking
for? That performance piss poor. It's poo. They're poo ass performance. Go ahead. Sorry.
Grudges. Let's see. Oh, I absolutely have a grudge against Brock Lesnar for defeating Undertaker's streak.
Oh, okay.
I never forget. I'll never forgive him for that because like he didn't need that.
Yeah.
He didn't need it. So it's like I like Brock, but it's like I still hold that grudge against him for doing that.
Yeah.
For that happening. Let's see. A good grudge. What's something that's... I'm trying to think of something somebody did in the anime that pissed me off where I was like, dog, I know you fucking did.
Oh, I thought it was our favorite grudges of two people, not a grudge with them. Okay, cool.
That's how I looked at it. It's like me having a grudge against somebody else.
Oh, okay, gotcha, okay.
Naruto, right?
Okay.
All those kids got to live. All those kids have to grow up and be adults, have families and shit. Why the fuck they kill off Neji?
You're right.
Bro, listen.
You're right.
Neji was my dude, dog.
Neji was everybody's dude.
Neji was my dude, bro.
He's a fan favorite.
He had got over the hump as far as his cousin.
He would have been crazy as an adult.
What?
Yo, he would have been crazy as an adult.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
He would have been crazy as an adult.
Think about Boruto getting trained by his uncle Neji. Bro, get the fuck, dog. Stop playing with me, bro.
He would have been crazy as an adult. He would have been crazy.
Oh my, and then, come on, dog. For plot. They killed my man for plot, bro.
That's crazy.
I've never forgiven people for killing Neji, bro. That shit pissed me off, man.
I can see that.
I hate that.
Yeah. I can see that.
I hate that, bro.
Actually, I hate that too. I hated when that happened. I remember I stopped watching Naruto for a few weeks because I was so pissed. Yeah.
Bro, that's sick. That's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's super nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I want to do a top grudges list eventually.
Oh,
I definitely want to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's see. Who do we have left? Oh, we got Derek. Derek, he's kind of the co-founder of Glitter Jaw Collective. He has a bunch of podcasts, Wop and Wet Snappers. He does gimmicks. He's also on Lee Carvalho's Simpson podcast. He does a bunch of stuff.
Gotcha.
He does a lot of stuff. He said, y'all cover every topic under the sun, but is there any topic you've wanted to podcast about that you haven't had the chance to yet? Even if it's something super specific or something you want an opportunity to dig deeper into.
We really have covered every single topic.
We usually do. It's tough, right?
It's tough because I feel like
we talk about a lot.
We've talked about a lot of stuff. I would say. See, I don't know. What do you got?
I'm trying to think of both questions because, like, is there something that we've talked about briefly that we kind of would love to dig deeper into? I feel like we've said that a lot.
We said a lot about
like, like we would love to get back into that, like talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hear me out, right?
Okay.
I would entertain the idea of talking about politics on here.
Okay. I was thinking about that.
But with other people.
I was thinking about that.
But I need them to be realistic.
Yeah.
I can't have them be extreme. I can't have the quote unquote raging liberal, and I can't have the MAGA people. I can't do either of those.
I can see that.
Because I know myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know myself, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call both of them stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's to their face, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather have a very productive conversation in that sense.
That'd be cool.
And not even on something like, ooh, who would you choose? But like, how do we make this thing better?
Yeah.
Because it's been the shits for like the last 8 to 12 years.
Gotcha. Yeah. It'll be hard to do that with both of them there because they're going to both get to the extremist bag. Like,
absolutely. It would have to be a part series.
Yeah.
2-part series.
I would say, because off that same realm, I'm glad you said that. I would want to have a deeper conversation with a religious leader.
Yeah.
Where I want to have one with a religious leader as a pastor of a typical denominational church.
Yep.
A pastor of a non-denominational church. And I want to have someone of another faith in regards to like but it's Buddhism, like
different religions.
Like, so more of a 3-part series, right?
I throw another one there. I throw an atheist in there.
And I would do an atheist.
I would absolutely do an atheist in there.
A 4-part religious series would be freaking dope.
Write that down. Write that down real quick.
Write
that down real quick.
That would be really, really dope because
the best thing about us is that we don't close mind ourselves to both stuff. We try to keep it open. So
that would actually be really dope.
It would be very good. I think it would be really good.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to do a religious series, like, because I have my own face. We dug into it already. You listened to the episode, and I know we said we won't go back to it, but for this specific series, I would go back to it because now
it wouldn't even be us. It'd be more about
the people that we're talking to.
Right.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was actually a good question.
Yeah.
And it actually led to something we probably just wrote down.
Yeah.
So.
So
yeah.
Tommy had a second question, which kind of leads into what we just did. What are some pod goals and plans for the next 100 episodes?
Oh God.
Well, we definitely have a sex episode coming.
We have a sex episode coming.
Yeah. And, that's a crazy way to explain that. That was wild. We have an episode.
We don't have a sex episode coming.
Right. We have an episode.
That's gross.
I don't know how to explain it.
We have a episode with a sexpert.
That still sounds crazy, but yes, that is accurate. Yes.
Yeah. So we have an episode with this expert, which we're going to get logistics together, with their schedule and everything. Not only that, we want to do it. I really want to do it. We both want to do it right. Like want to do it in the studio space. Want to do it like.
This sounds crazy. I can't stress it.
It does sound crazy.
The way we want to do it right.
All right, we want to do the interview in a studio space, right? Common House, which is a public place.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it like someplace there because they have like a pod section of their place.
Looking professional.
I would love to do that, and so that is one thing that will be cool and exciting to do.
Yeah.
So that a goal. Eventually, right? It'd be great to just have another person in a sense of doing the other work.
The social media stuff.
Social media stuff.
So I feel like we're busy. 1 and 2, we're not really great at it.
Yeah.
We're not the best at it.
I want like a social media person and sort of like a sound type. We do sound fine, but like sort of like a sound editor type person.
Yeah.
So like
kind of like a mixer.
Some like a mixer.
Yeah.
So like. It would be great to find an intern for VCU that is interning need hours because we can definitely do that now that we have a podcast. So like we can like sign off with them be interning for us. Like that'd be cool to get that. That could lead to some larger things, and then yeah, those are some of the goals, like because it'll help to release some of the stuff.
Yeah, the extra stuff, and just kind of put us out there more. I feel like people who understand social media and how the algorithms work would do wonders with it. Yeah. I mean, we can kind of say some ideas that we have that we're gonna do. We do want to do like a interview style with both of us, where I interview King interviews me.
Yep. That's gonna be cool.
That's something that we're gonna do. We kind of want to do like a hot one type of thing.
That's gonna be cool.
That'll be interesting to do. It'll be kind of like a truth or dare type thing, kind of.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
We're gonna do that. I would like to go out more and do stuff, just to kind of be out and about. We still have to do that zoo visit. Spring is right around the corner. So there's that. But yeah, just more stuff, man. More visuals and stuff. More skits. I like doing the skits. Skits are funny. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I think so. Final question we have is Jonathan's third question. He has been wilding. This one is okay.
Is this the other one I saw?
Choose your fate this time.
Okay.
You get a hall pass weekend with your dream girl.
Okay. I didn't see this one.
But Bill Cosby follows you around everywhere and gives you unsolicited advice. Or you have complete financial freedom, but you got to, and I think he meant watch, but I'll switch it. You got to watch every Peter Jackson movie by the end of the year every year. Peter Jackson is like the Lord of the Rings, King Kong, stuff like that. All those type of movies.
Okay. Wait. Oh. You gotta watch every single one by the end of the year.
He had put you gotta read every Peter Jackson book. I don't know who Peter Jackson is like that. So, but he does have books, but it doesn't like he had a lot. So I thought it was the movies out because like he doesn't like the Lord of the Rings. So those are long ass movies. But it's like
he has Lord of the Rings books too. Those are long.
Oh, so he does those too.
Those are long.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Okay.
So all those.
We have five. Okay, I'm not. I mean. This is a tough one. This is a good question because there's pros and cons of both. The con for the first one is
It's Bill Cosby.
It's Bill. 100%.
It's Bill Cosby.
It's Bill. But the con for the next one is like I literally just don't have the time to read. So that means that if I don't read and
but
watch,
you have financial freedom, so you would have time.
He said you have financial. You're right.
But I wonder what happens.
I want to explore.
Right, but you have to take time out of your day to make sure to read those.
Yeah.
And those books are easy reads. They aren't easy reads.
No.
Because some of them are like in old English and shit like that.
So that means that if you don't do it by the end of the year,
I think you lose your financial freedom.
I'm going to go with the Bill Cosby thing.
Can you just say the Dream Girl one, not the Bill Cosby one?
Oh, sorry.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna go with the Bill Cosby.
Because we ended the other one with the con, so I was in it.
Right,
started
yeah, no, I
with the
got
con.
it.
So I would say, yeah. I'll do the Dream Girl one.
Who would your Dream Girl be?
My dream girl would be. I have so many. They just go through my.
Yeah.
Currently is Maida. Ryan Destiny is mine.
Fair.
That's wifey.
Fair. No, fair.
So I would say like Ryan Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You?
God, bro. Financial freedom sounds great, but here's my thing. If I do the 5K thing, I feel like I'd be alright.
I'll be alright.
I'll do the Dream Girl thing and just deal with Bill all over the place. I would tell Bill shut the fuck up, like multiple times.
100%.
Like no one asked you break this.
I would just give him Jello.
Put.
Never
mind. I was about to say something insane.
I'm glad you did it. I
was gonna say something insane. I'm not gonna do it.
Glad you didn't.
My dream girl be for this one. You know what? I just saw a great picture of Elle Varner.
Beautiful.
God, I saw a great picture of Elle Varner recently, bro.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Elle Varner's great.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing. She got a new song recently too. I gotta go listen to that. But yeah, those are our questions from our Heighteez, man. We appreciate everybody who sent us a question.
Yes.
Man. Really appreciate it. That was really dope. They were very interesting for sure.
We're in so far. Yeah, man, it's been an incredible journey. So,
again, like King said, 100 episodes, 100 plus episodes, really.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have tuned in, watched us
fumble around topics and make jokes, and you know, you didn't turn your back on us. You just stayed with us and just understood that this is just who we are.
Yeah.
Just two tall dudes trying not to get canceled.
Yeah.
And we did it. We survived.
Yeah.
We survived. We both kept our jobs.
We got close there a few weeks ago.
Yeah. We've only had to edit very few times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a success. I can't wait to see what the next 100 episodes leads us. Where we can take this, and you know, maybe get some other eyes on it, and maybe finally make some money off this thing. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Yeah. But what do you have planned for this weekend?
Well, I told you before, but yeah. So for the people, I will be traveling this weekend. Hitting the road early on Thursday, getting down to Charlotte. By the time you guys are hearing this, I'm down in Charlotte with the brother with Sully. So yeah, always great to get down there. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Yeah. What about you?
Cool. I know. What is this weekend? I have nothing. I don't think. I think I'm cool. Actually. Yeah. I have nothing. I'm just chilling.
Cool.
Which is, it's been a wild. February was crazy. I had a lot of stuff February. So being able to just chill and be at home is going to be amazing. So
yeah,
I'm going to do that. Just relax.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Cool.
Yeah. So again, man.
Yeah.
100 episodes. We did it.
We did it.
Happy for us. Thankful for you.
Thank you too.
But as much as things change, one thing always stays the same. It's the Too Tall Boyz podcast, man. Larger than life.
Larger than life.
That was good.
That was good.
I think we did a good job.
That was good.
A lot of wild stuff in the episode, though.
Huh?
We said some wild shit in there.
We did.
I feel